Welcome back, everyone. It's Ryan77VR, and today's video. Oh, sorry. Yeah. You might be wondering why have so many fucking figures all over the place. Well, because I made my own Warhammer team. And I want to present this to you guys over there. And, yeah. I'm bringing out more because I'm thinking about making an ETH type. And, yeah. Here, I'll just give you all of the information right here. I'm just going to scroll down, you know, because I'm not going to read all of that. I have a very, and you can pause it too. I have bad handwriting, so I'm going to fix this real quick. And I'm not even done with the actual lore. By the way, why am I spelling there so wrong? You know? Like, there you go. And this is the most recent. I'm still going to add more. Alright. This is very important if you're trying to use the druats. All allies are weak to fire. These guys are plant-based. You will die if there's fire happening. That sucks. Alright, I guess we can begin. Druat civilian. Hold on. So one of these guys. I'm changing this to 12. Because I actually have 12 of them now. These guys, they're basically just your normal little guy, infected, trying to protect the forest guy. It's pretty cool. He does not look like a Space Marine. All of them don't, please. But yeah, you can see there's black thorns all over him. I try my best to paint this guy, especially. It looks pretty good. He has 20 health or 4 hits. Black thorns are like glued to their people because they're apparently just like they're controlled by the black thorns. Apparently, they have every single usually every single druid has this effect called poison, which is basically what it sounds like. Ugh, I'm poisoned now. Now I take damage per turn. Bullshit. They do a base damage 1 to 6. As in, like, a D6 die. And there are... If you're doing hits, it's 1 to 3. So basically the same thing, but just by half. Yeah. Pretty cool. First type. And one of my favorite types, to be honest. Alright. This is a medic. It has... Oh! Ow! I dropped it. It has the symbol, the druidic health symbol. It's more of like a weird U-turn thing. But yeah, that's where it shows. If it has that red thing, it means that it's a medic or certified medic. It has the white, of course, because it's a medic, and it has black thorns all over it. What this guy can do, if you are playing with HP, he's 25. He has better health support in general, as you can tell. He's 3 hits, so he's a bit weaker than the 4 hits on this guy. But it's only because it's balanced out with, it also can just heal itself, basically, so it'd just be the point. It can pretty much, yeah, purpose is to just thrive. To heal and thrive to the other ups. It has, if it's in 4 inches of a person, like if this guy was 4 inches from this guy, it can actually heal that. Great. And then it can heal it by 3 to 6 HP, 1 to 2 hits, and it also can do it to itself if no one's in range. It can just heal itself for a turn. Pretty cool. It can do base attack, but it's pretty low. It can just do around. So base damage is 1.6 minus 1 or 0 to 2 hits on the Yegler. Now this is where the fun comes in. These are the type 5 is our blockers. These are used to be, if we go to the lore, are supposed to be pyros or fire guys who eventually just like came into these blocker guys. So what do they do, you might be asking? Well, hold on. They technically just make trees appear. And I have a whole bunch of them to show you. Yeah. So, it's literal, it's like the mimetic, but instead of it's healing, it can make a tree of walls every 2 turns. And these trees, each tree is about 2 hits to break, or 15 HP if you're playing with HP. So, like for example, this guy, he has to hit this with 2 hits to break this, and that go away, type thing. And he can make a wall of trees. If you're trying to say like how much, I would say probably around 3 supports or 4 supports would be probably the ideal number for how many walls he can put down. But that means he can only do that though. That means he can't attack or anything, like the medic. Pretty cool. Then, it's also resistant to any fire. Because it's a pyro, of course it's going to be resistant to fire. That's why I said most of them. Except for blockers and boss unit, which we will get to in a second. And, yeah. I think that's it. Base damage is literally the same thing as this guy. He just has better armor and better HP. He has, instead of, I think 4 hits, I believe, he's 5 hits and he's 25 HP. Or, no, he's 30 HP. Sorry, my bad. Yeah. Alright. Time for the big boys. Shall we? Now it's time for the druats, or the druats captains, which is this guy. He is just like a bit bigger than your average Joe. This happens because of a thing called they just got more fluid inside them that makes them expand, and over time, well, they just get bigger. And yeah, that's what happens, because the dark thorns kind of like make them spread out their skull and everything. You know what I mean. Kill them in cold blood for a ruler. Their poison can do double as much as one of these guys. Pretty cool. And they also look like they have double the size, to be honest. So that kind of makes sense. So you can do +2 damage with each attack. They have a +2 advantage if they're 3 inches away. So if this was 3 inches, +2 advantage. No advantage because look how far away they are. Thorn Rage. So if this guy, let's see, he's 10 hits and 50 HP. If he's at 5 hits left, or has 5 hits until he dies, he will get a buff called Thorn Rage, which would make him have a +1 hit or a +3 damage mark, which is really helpful, I think. Rally Up, it pretty much means it will gather up the closest 4 to its arsenal and basically make them guard you for a turn like this. And then they will scatter out, of course. It's a pretty unique ability, I feel like, and I wanted to add it because why not? Yeah, it's some weird gimmick that would probably help the lieutenant in abilities. And their base damage is literally the same thing, but it's a times 1.5 multiplier, which gives them around a max of 9-ish. 1.5 for their lowest attack. For hits, it's 1 to 6. Basically, just roll a die and see what happens. And it's the same thing, but you get a +1 to this, or +2, so you get like a plus, yeah. So you get 3.5, 12, then 2, 7. 4 hits. Yeah, I'm going to put you back down now. Alright. Okay. So my dad kind of wanted me to add this model into the actual thing. And it's the chaplain, which is basically is a wizard thing. I didn't know these things existed, but they're supposed. I was like, what sort of the reporters are like? And there you go. He's the type. He's not really a type 4. Hold on. Because type 4 is the wait. Oh fuck. Made a minor spelling mistake. It's type 7. There you go. I'm gonna fix that in the code. He has 40 HP. He has. Why is he? You might be asking, why is he so much more weaker than this guy? Is because he has less armor and he's smaller. But he's pretty much is this kind of the same thing, and he actually does way more damage than a normal lieutenant even. He is a reporter or in a high class medic. He literally is like a medic, but he also is a wizard guy, so he's pretty cool. I have 2 of them that I'm gonna paint. I only have 1 right now to showcase, and yeah. So it has additional 4 rage, thorn rage, but instead of 2, it's 4 HP. It has thorn shock, so if this guy is right here, it can stun him. He can't move for a whole turn. So when it's the enemy's turn, for example, he can't move this guy. Womp womp. And you know the best part? They also give them a hit. So, or, let's see here, plus, or minus, I think it's 3 damage for a hit, whatever. Yeah. So when they also are frozen, they also get hit once, which is pretty useful. And the base damage is literally 1/6 times 2, so it's technically just like this, but slightly better. This guy is slightly better, and then yes, it's 0 or 2 to 12, 3 to 7. You can get up to 5 to 9 with Thorn, Rage, which is really, really good if you're going against, like, I don't know, the ones that we're gonna showcase soon enough. Alright, here is everyone waiting for the boss unit. He is Ruler Duranko. He is massive compared to this guy, which pretty cool. He is a boss unit. You might be asking, why do they all look the same? Shut up. I don't have any other files, okay? Anyways, he has a health of 150, which is pretty good for this guy. He needs 20 hits to go down. There's his lore right here. I'm not gonna read it. Pretty cool. He can do +4 poison. Goddamn. He has a +4 advantage. And he has a +4 advantage outside. Like this guy has a +2 advantage if close range. This guy has a +4 even if the person is long range. It's +6 if it's close range. Or 3 feet. Or 3 inches away. Which is insane. Alright. Black Binding. What this does is that literally inflicts 5 poison and bonds them. Kind of like the Chaplain's Shock. But I literally have to go over here and use trees on this guy real quick. That's literally as dark blonde as like. I feel bad for this guy. Can you kind of help him? And it also inflicts 5 poison, which is pretty cool. Dark Respawn is basically what it sounds like. Every 3 turns, he can just do this randomly. Boop. But, it does take away some of his HP, which I did not add, which I'm going to add right now. Or 1 hit and 4 type 3, 2. There you go, 2 hits. I'm going to add some more in the code and shit, so yeah. Dark Smash. This is just his base, which is just what it sounds like, which is 1 point. It's literally 1 of 6 plus 4 times 4, or 20 to 50 damage. Oof. Oh, come on, bitch. Oof. And that's around 3 to 10, I think. I don't know. And his thorns is 5 to 12, which, hold on. 5 to 12. Chaplain. Yeah, I might make that bit better. But you can see Thorn Hatred, and yeah. Machinery. Alright. Sorry, this video is getting too long, isn't it? I have a stupid amount of crossbows that I printed out. Just because of this one engineering moment. The cross thorns. And the best part, this guy can fire. Gotta get him to load up, right? So the range is dependent on this guy's fire ability. Oh my god. It was firing. Oh, there it goes. Which is pretty long. Which we'll get to a second. He has 40 HP, same as the Chaplain's health. Has 6 hits, same as the Chaplain's, I think. He is very powerful, but has a very flimsy wooden base. It's plastic, actually, but who cares? Usually commanded by Type 1 or Type 5 druats. I'm going to change that to also, or 6, because, yeah. They could also just have +2 poison. Same with the Chaplain. This is literally it's like the same thing as this, but like bit better. So it's 1.6, 1/6 plus +1 times 2. Yeah. Nice, right? These things are amazing. And I have 4 of these guys. I hope these guys don't break in battle. Now, time for these guys. These are the Arrock shooters. And they are just the high-class machinery that the druats need to survive in this harsh forest, you know? It's just... Yeah, I'm just going to make it stand up real quick. Hold on. There you go. Yeah, so it's frankly just like an arrow shooter thing, but it's like really good. It's like dark bullets, I think. Pew, 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 pew. They have their 75 or 15 hits. Hits is usually around 5 HP, so that's why I based it on. It's basically the same thing as that, but with 1 extra, +3. That's extra damage, and it's pretty much the same thing. It's times 4 plus 4, which is 8 by 28, or 4/8. And yeah. Druats type 6. Okay, we're getting like a bit extra here. Technicians, basically. These are like, I don't know, like medics, but better, kind of. We'll get into that thing in a second. That's supposed to be a part of the war. They inflict +2 damage. Same thing with the chaplains. Might be asking, but what's the difference, you may be asking? If operating any weapon, even this guy, it gives it a +10 bonus. Because, yeah, that's how cool it is. I printed out 5 of these guys. Let's see. And yeah, if he's operating it, he gets a +10 damage or +2 on hits, which is amazing. Oh yeah, here's basic. Without a weapon, get the fuck out of here. Without a weapon, no, he dropped. I got him. I saved him. Oh, God damn it. Without a weapon, his base damage is 1/6 +3 or 4/9 hits 2/4. Basically, same thing, but just like a bit better. Not as good as the chaplain, but who cares? To be honest. World unit. So I haven't really made this thing yet, but I will. So let's just use this roommate bottle, for example. For context. Nice roommate bottle. This thing has 70k HP. He's a beast. He's a warily world unit. He has 250 hits, which I don't think. Mark. Tree throw. Here. Tree throw. Yeah. Oh, you didn't see that? Hold on. Ah, shit, he's dead. And the worst part, it's highly poisoned. Yeah. Damage is high as fuck. Laser beam. Oh, he's stunned. Forced eternity now. It's like the chaplain's stun, but worse. Way, way worse. Bye. Control dark masses. Oh, God. Oh, hold on. Let's get a normal one. This one. Oh, God. I am now controlled by this thing. Oh, God. Help. Ah! Ah! Oh, God. Oh, dead. Okay. He just turns them into zombies, bro. It's pretty funny. And it's for 2 turns. Same thing, has Thorn Rage, but it's 50 HP. Best 50 damage. Plus 10 hits. Robo Smash. No poison, just brute strength. Because at this point, look at the fucking numbers. 19 to 80 hits. Oh, God. And with Thorn Rage, it's even worse. It gives it a number that probably is not supposed to be in Warhammer. 85 hits. Yeah. So it might be like, yeah, that's a main thing. I'm gonna put this back now. What else am I gonna add? Because I'm not really finished with this project yet. Well, I'm going to add a Royal Druid. For example, this. So basically, what it does is like this guy, but if he's controlled, or, oh, God damn it. I can't use, hold on. I have to clear all the crossbows in the area. Oh no, he's falling. Can't let the other chaplain falling. Okay, so it's like, you know, here's the lieutenants. This is his henchmen. These are these guys' henchmen, which is a lower class of this guy. That's the hierarchy right here. And this guy is basically this guy, but over here. You get it now? So he's roughly, let's say he's like, let's give him like a 60 health, you know? He's just a little bit more better than the chaplain, but not by much. He's 3 times as much powerful as this guy. And he can just go like this. These guys have a special ability. They have more damage for sure. Like 3 times as much. So example, instead of 1 to 6, it's gonna be like, I don't know, it's times 3, so it's 3 to 18 damage, which is a lot. 3 to 18, which is like one hit to like a lot of hits, like 6 hits. 3 to 6 hits. And I don't know. I will decide that in the future. I'll keep you noted when the whole thing is updated. But yeah, that's what that's what the army is all about. And I hope this 30-minute documentary of this shit gets in your head. Probably not, and probably only people are just gonna watch the first minute. But thank you guys for watching. Like and sub, and I'm out. Bye bye.